Todd Guy, the vinyl zombie. This is update from my vacation. All the vinyl. I got cassettes. I got these over here. Got some comics. I'm just gonna show these real quick. Let's just. I have a bunch of shit, so I'm gonna try to go as quickly as possible here. I got this Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 6. It's got Morbius in it. I actually just watched that movie. It just came out. It's okay. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Captain Marvel. The original Captain Marvel, not the one in the Marvel movies. This is the first appearance of the villain Basilisk, who got murdered by, what the hell was his name? Some dude that was killing villains all throughout the late 80s. And finally, Captain America took him down. I can't remember his name. Marvel Team Up. Actually, that was Marvel Team Up number 16. This is 31. This is Spider-Man and Iron Fist. Amazing Spider-Man number 127. And the Doctor Strange number 8. I bought all these because I thought I didn't have these, but in reality, I have these 3, and I don't have these 2. These are the only 2 I needed, the Peter Parker and the Marvel Team Up number 16, so, whatever. Okay, on to the cassettes. I got 8 of them. First one is Firehouse, self-titled. Looking at this cassette, it's kind of dirty looking. I'm like, that's probably gonna sound kind of shitty. Yeah, and it does. It's kind of worn in places. So, whatever. Saigon Kick, the Lizard on cassette. I think I have it on CD as well. I meant to get it the last record store day, not last one, the Friday, Black Friday one I think it was. I don't know, whenever this came out on vinyl. But then I also see that a lot of people say that the sound quality is not the greatest on it, so I'm waiting to see, because it said it was the first, RC first. I'm waiting to see when they release it again. Usually they do. It's been a year, still haven't got a new one, so. Who Made Who by AC/DC. I found all these cassettes except for a couple of these at antique places in Maine. Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. Anthrax, Attack of the Killer Bees. This one. And the next 2 I found in a place. Had comic books, records, cassettes, toys. It was like all in one place. It's my kind of place. But he had this. That's a cool thing. And these 2. Slayer, Decade of Aggression. Cassette 1 and 2. It's a great live set. I mean, it's 2 different concerts, I think is what it said. But all the great tunes are on here. Hell Awaits, Antichrist, War Ensemble, South Heaven. It was just after Seasons in the Abyss, I believe, that this came out. So it's got like a bunch of songs up until that album, so it's a nice find though. It'd be nice to find this on vinyl. And this one, I paid way too much for. Didn't even check the price. It was inside a glass case with some records. Records, they had the first press of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, not the band cover though. But it was $50, and I said, I already got a reissue, and I don't really care. But I saw this, and I wanted it. Didn't check the price. Bought a couple other things there, and I'm like, man, that's a little high. Finally, I got back to the motel and looked at the price, and it was $20 I paid for this fucking thing. And I probably wouldn't have paid $20 for this, but it's Metallica Ride the Lightning. I looked it up. I believe it to be like a first press of the cassette, I guess. And I mean, it does, the median price is around $20, I guess, but it's a fucking cassette, and I'm really upset that I paid $20 for this. Just fucking ridiculous. Cassettes, man, shouldn't be more than $5, I don't think. I don't care what they are. Fuck. Alright. Slurp. Alright. Okay. I also bought, oh Jesus, this box. I put the stickers on it. But I bought this box that holds records. These are all the records I bought while on vacation. Some are from Maine. Some are from the Bull Moose in Keene, New Hampshire. Little backstory. We went to a Bull Moose in Maine, and it was a freaking hole in the wall. It was mostly CDs and movies. They had a little section of records, but it wasn't. It was all like common shit, like popular shit. And it was okay. So I went to a bunch of antique places in Maine. Got some stuff there. I think majority of this stuff, though, was from Bull Moose and Keene, and some new stuff. I got new stuff in here as well. But, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to start the new stuff because that's in the front. These are kind of stuck in here. First one I got was Newberry Comics. This is Hailstorm's latest album, Back from the Dead. It's Back from the Dead, exclusive translucent ruby vinyl. 12 songs, 11 songs. Yeah, 11 songs. My wife really likes Hailstorm. You know, it was, $25, $26 or something anyway, so I said, screw it. The Fugees, The Score. Yeah, I know, a lot of you are like, what the fuck, whatever. The record is one of those poor quality control records. There's a bunch of scuffs on it. So, we'll see how it sounds, but I don't mind the Fugees, how we say it. This is a new one as well. I got cheap through Amazon. I don't know why, it's like $16 or some shit. Limited color vinyl, download card included. This is Ghoul, Splatter Thrash, some weird thrash metal guys. The picture, lyrics. They got songs like As the Casket Closes, Bury the Hatchet, Cult of the Hunter, Mutant Mutilator, Gut Bucket Blues, Splatter Thrash, Arise, Killbot Arise, Life of the Living Dead. I guess they're a little bit like Municipal Waste, but I think their songs are a little bit longer. I'm not 100% sure. And this multicolored fucking insane vinyl. Craziness. Yeah, it was cheap as hell. I've seen these a couple times. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of these, this band's records, so why don't you go in there? What are you doing? Oh, download card. So, Ghoul, Splatter Thrash. A lot going on that cover, too. Alright, next. Oh, another one from Bandcamp. This is, I got this when I came back. It was waiting for me. This is Bone Hunter. Dark Blood Reincarnation System. This is their third full length, I think. Death metal. kind of groovy death metal, I think. That's what they say. Comes with this poster. Even if you don't listen to the band, you should check these guys out on Bandcamp just to look at their cover of their first album. Because it's like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Yeah. This is pretty good. Yeah, I'll fucking do that later. Alright, so like I said, that was waiting for me. And this came, I think, before we left. Maybe this came after. It's Onslaught the Force reissue. Limited edition colored vinyl. Lyrics. I don't think it comes with anything. It comes with order forms. This is from Back on Black. Yeah, Back on Black. Yep. You know, let there be death, metal forces, fight with the beast, flame of the Antichrist, thrash till death. It's white, blue splatter. I think that's the other one's the same. Yep. Yep. Onslaught. I can't afford a fucking OG copy of this, man. Because, yeah, it's not cheap. As you all know. Fuck it. Okay, now we're getting into the stuff I found in Maine. I found this Best of Judas Priest picture disc. This one they just released a couple Circuit Store days ago, I guess. Last year, maybe. This has got the Sad Wings of Destiny on this side. And then, like, the, on this side. I'm not sure how well it's going to sound, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it was, I didn't know it even had a picture disc. That's kind of cool, I think. Another one that you metal guys aren't going to like. Fushnikins. This is the single for True Fushnik. It's rap from the mid-90s, early 90s actually, 92. It's got True Fushnik LP version, Shotheads mix, side 2's props, and True Fushnik instrumental. It's not like gangster rap or anything, it's more like fun rap, like old school rap. Yeah, there's one guy in here that's a speed rapper, basically. I think it's the guy in the middle. They all have names like Pak Fu and it doesn't say on here. I don't know, Pak Fu and Kung Fu or some shit. I don't know. Here's one you all like. Saxon. Innocence is no excuse. I don't really know a whole lot about this album, but I've seen people show this and they say it's a pretty good album, so. And I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't a lot. Give the original inner sleeve. It's a little beat, but you know, it's fine. Saxon, innocence is no excuse. Next up is this Blind By Haywire, Private Hell. I think I looked it up and it said it was like a hardcore band. Kind of thrashy. Comes with a little sheet of lyrics. Got a bunch of blind buys in here, actually, of bands I've never heard. Soundtrack to the movie Teachers. I don't know if anybody ever remembered this movie. It's got Nick Nolte, Joe Beth Williams, Judd Hirsch, Ralph Macchio, Alan Garfield, and Lee Grant and Richard Mulligan in it. Yeah, but it's got some good bands on here. It's got 38 Special, doing Teacher, Joe Cocker, Edge of a Dream, Night Ranger, Interstate Love Affair, Freddie Mercury, Fooling Around, Cheap Sunglasses by ZZ Top, In the Jungle, Concrete Jungle, The Motels, The Teacher, Ian Hunter, Eric Martin's on here, Bob Seger. I remember this movie from when I was a kid. I don't really remember what happened in the movie, but I just remember this movie. I remember watching it on Laserdisc at a friend's house. I remember seeing, I think it's Joe Beth Williams, at one point, ripped her shirt off, facing somebody, and then turned to the camera for just a second, and we got to see her boobs. For like a second. You know, boobs are good. I like boobs. This Midnight Oil album, which I've never heard of, it's called 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1. That's the name of the album. I think it's before Diesel and Dust. But, you know, I paid $12 for this. Covers near mint with shrink wrap, it says. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but okay. Vinyl is mint, it says. It's open. It's not mint. These people need to learn to grade correctly. Whatever. Columbia label. Kind of interested to hear this, because I've never heard anything besides the Diesel and Dust album. Midnight Oil. You know, we'll see. Yeah, here's the last one. Yeah, the last one from there. This is Melvins, Working with God. And it has dog inside the O. I don't know if this is a compilation, because it says Melvins, it says 1983 on it. But it does come with this, I hate this sleeve, and it comes with this giant poster. And it's on like silver vinyl. So, I mean, it's got songs like I Fuck Around, Negative No No, Bouncing Brick, Caddy Daddy, you know, Boy Mike, One Fuck You, The Great Good Place, Hot Fish, Good Night Sweetheart. I don't think I've ever listened to any Melvins, but I saw this and I was like, huh, this looks like a newer reissue or something. You know, I'm not really 100% sure, but, you know, whatever. If I don't like it, I can pass it along to somebody else, maybe. We'll see. Same with any of these. Like this one, for instance, Severed Heads, Bad Moods. I really need to start checking out bands before I actually buy them, because this looks like some of these other ones I have in here. Like I bought a bunch of hardcore albums, and I thought this was a hardcore album. Severed Heads sounds like metal or hardcore or something. Even some of these songs, you know, Hot with Fleas, Unleash Your Sword, Contempt, Heaven is What Heaven Eats, Mad Dog Mangles a Strad. Sounds like fucking heavy metal kind of shit, you know? No, it's not. This is like electronic, poppy kind of electronic sort of shit. So, I mean, I'll give it a listen and we'll see. But yeah, I do that way too many times. Hey, we're getting there. Next up is, this is a new album. This is the best of Malevolent Creation. I never see any Malevolent Creation albums. Would I say I'm a fan? I've listened to some of their albums streaming. Some white vinyl. I'm gonna say I didn't hate it. It's got Rebirth of Terror, Living in Fear, Impaled Existence, Premature Burial, Infernal Desire, Blood Brothers, Killzone, Deliver My Enemy, Alliance of War. I'm not sure what albums those are from, but this is from Steelbreaker Records, distributed by Bellaphon. Yeah, it took me a minute to find this on Discogs because it's not labeled as best of, it's labeled as something else on there. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't labeled as best of. So, but Malevolent Creation. Another, if anybody just watched my 10 favorite covers, this may have fallen into that thing, because it's black and white, and it's got some detail to it. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it looks pretty cool, I think. Alright, here's one I've seen a few times, and I was like, I've never heard of that band before. It looks interesting. Slave Raider. They had 2 copies of this. These are all from Newberry's, not Newberry's, Bull Moose and Keene. They had 2 copies of this in Keene. This one with this hype sticker, and this, the shrink, and another one that didn't, and it was kind of beat. The jacket was more beat. But yeah, I saw this, I'm like, oh, Slave Raider. I've seen that. A lot of people say it's not too bad. Not great, but it's not bad. I said, fuck it. Jive Records. I really like obscure fucking bands, you know, that I could find and be like, oh, that's, yeah. Got the hype sticker, and it's cool. And this one, Trinity, mental prolapse induced necrophiliism. Gee, I wonder what kind of music that is. Yeah, I listened to this streaming. This is some serious fucking brutal death metal kind of shit. Can't understand the lyrics really. But the music, I believe, to be very good. There's no lyrics really. Some lyrics there. I don't know if that's looks like a 3-piece. And Andrea Putrid Sissiko, Alex Cavirio, Brutal Dave. Yeah. Putrid. I think that's how you say it. Putridity. Putridity? This comes on colored vinyl as well. It's purple. It looks kind of brown in the video though. Mental prolapse induced necrophiliism. How do they come up with these names, man? I don't even know. Yeah, I thought it was putridity, but no, that's an R. Putridity, yeah. Putridity. Now we're getting into the hardcore albums here. 4 of them. It's a band called Take Offense from Reaper Records. A couple of these are from Reaper Records. This is United States of Mind. It's a nice cardboard stock jacket. I actually had to look. This comes with a download code. It probably doesn't work. I had to look to make sure that this is how it's supposed to look, because I thought somebody actually did that. That bought the album. I actually felt it to see if I could feel the pen marks. But no, it's supposed to be like that. I couldn't feel the pen marks. It's on this silver, grayish. Yeah, lyrics. Yeah, I haven't listened to... I did listen to this, but I can't really remember it. It's hardcore album. From, yeah, I don't know the year. It's a reissue, though, I think. I think these are all reissues. Naysayer, Laid to Rest. Also from Reaper Records. I think these are all color, too. Insert... It's a nice looking one. Clear and blue and white splatter. And these are all used. So somebody got rid of their hardcore collection, I guess. Apparently Keene's not a big hardcore town. Because they're still there. I don't know when they were put out, but yeah. I listened to these on streaming and I was like, yeah, it's hardcore. I mean, it's nothing super great, but yeah, this one was also used, but it still had the shrink on. This is from Triple B Records out of Boston, Mass. This is Freedom USA Hardcore. I thought it was a bunch of different bands, but no, this is just the one band. It comes with this. Obviously done themselves, or maybe they wanted to look like they did themselves. Nice inner sleeve. I'm still going to change it. This comes on this kind of milky yellowish. Yeah. It's got the, you know, like indie labels, sort of. Not like, you know, Warner Brothers or something with all this shit on it. Like I said, somebody sold their hardcore collection. Alright, here's the last hardcore one. This is a demo. It's a reissue of a demo. They had a sticker right there, and I peeled it off, and it peeled off the gloss. I would have left it on if I knew it was going to do that. This is Maximum Penalty. I vaguely, seems like I vaguely know this band. Oh, it's a demo. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 songs on here. Only one record, but it's got 2 openings. Now it's got this... All the bands, I guess, are on this label. Is this Reaper Records as well? Yep, this is also Reaper Records. Actually, no, this is like concerts, like CBGB's, Irving Plaza, Red Streets, like where Maximum Penalty was playing. They played with Nuclear Assault. It's pretty cool. And Prong and Anthrax. Fucking, not recently, obviously, I'm sure. Because I don't think Anthrax would be playing at the, oh wait, no. The Anthrax is where they played. I see. I don't know. Anyway, this is Maximum Penalty. Then the record... this, and apparently I guess lyrics, and it's on this baby blue vinyl. Like I said, these are, I think I read these are all reissues, not original, but which is okay. And the last one is a brand spanking new one that just came out. Haven't even opened it, and I wasn't even thinking about buying it until I saw it at Bull Moose. And this is Suicidal Tendencies, Controlled by Hatred. No Feel Like Shit. Controlled by Hatred, Feel Like Shit, Deja Vu, that's what it's called. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm sure you've all seen it. But let's open it. I mean, I like my Newberries around here. They do have some shit that they haven't really been getting lately. I mean, they have shit now that they never had before. Like Mayhem and the Tomb mold that I bought there. Some Slayers. Purple. This is basically greatest hits almost in a way. I mean, some of these songs are new, but then it's got How I Laugh Tomorrow, 2 different versions on here. So I don't know if I'd really call it a new album by them. So my video stopped, but I was done talking about this anyway. So yeah, it's a pretty good album. I have that on cassette as well. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, that's a pretty big haul I had for a week. Comics and cassettes. Yeah. Sorry it was so long. Until next time, rock on. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, or a thumbs down if you didn't.